Hi, everyone. My name is Carla Felty. I am actually filling in tonight for Alyssa. She had a meeting she had to go to with the Baseball Association. And from what she had heard, it was going to be a pretty involved meeting. So she was worried that she would be done in time to do this. So here I am, and I am filling in for Alyssa today. So tonight, yes. So I'm happy to do that. So what we are going to be talking about tonight is our awesome. Hello, Katrina. And as you hop on, say hi in the comments. We're going to be talking about one of my all-time favorite products, which is our Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. I love this product for quite a few reasons. It is great for chemically exfoliating the skin. It's also great to help improve skin overall. So I'm going to walk you through the steps of how you would use this product. And then as we're using it, I will explain more of the benefits of it. So if you're in your bathroom, or you're near a bowl of water, wherever you're watching this, make sure you're near a water source. And if you have samples from your consultant, make sure you get them out so that you have them ready to use. So let's get started. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to, of course, want to wet your face. Because you always want to get your face like ready to be cleansed. So you can use a washcloth, or you can just wet it with your hands. I have a bowl of water here because I'm actually sitting at my dining room sink because I have more room here than I would in my bathroom to set this up. So I'm going to go ahead and use my washcloth, and I'm just going to dampen my face with my washcloth to get it ready for my cleanser. And you either have the Time Wise 3D cleanser or the repair. I'm not sure what samples you requested from your consultant, but tonight I'm going to be using the Time Wise 3D for my skin type, which is the oily to combo. This is a great exfoliating cleanser that you can use twice a day to help slough off. It's a surface exfoliator that helps to slough off dead, dry skin and kind of just bring some fresh skin to the surface. So you're going to go ahead and apply that, and you can feel the exfoliating beads in it. We always want to go in an upward and outward motion because we are pulling against the signs of gravity. And yes, we want to be doing from the hairline to at least to the neck area, because this is all the same skin, even to the décolleté area. It's all the same skin, and therefore should be treated the same. So once you feel like you have that worked in pretty well, and you can feel how it like freshens the skin, this is a great cleanser because it cleanses, exfoliates, freshens, and brightens the skin. And it is gentle enough to be used twice a day. So morning and night is when you should be doing this. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to rinse it off either at the sink, or like I said, I have a washcloth that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to wipe it off with my washcloth to make sure that I have it all off. Again, gently, we want to be doing this. We don't want to be harsh with our skin. So we want to be careful and delicate with the skin. Upward, so that we're getting that all off. Okay. There we go. And I usually like to just kind of go around the second time, especially around the outer edges of my skin, to make sure that I got it all. Because sometimes you can miss some, and then you go on to your next step, and next thing you know, you're like, why do I feel little beads there? So that is your exfoliate step. You can feel how your skin feels very freshened and ready for the next step, which is going to be our Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. A couple of reasons why I love this product. Like I said, it is another exfoliator, but it's a chemical exfoliator, which means it goes down several layers deep on the skin and helps to break up the bond that the dead, dry skin cells have on our skin. It helps to get rid of those and slough those off. It will also, over time, help to reveal fresher, more youthful, radiant skin that is below the surface. So it's getting rid of that, dull, dry layers of skin to bring forth your fresh, new, radiant skin. It is also great for women who start to see a lot of texturization in their skin, because unfortunately, as we age, we tend to get texturization to the skin. And it is also really good to help reduce fine lines and the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles over time. So a little goes a long way. I usually only use like maybe 2 pumps of it. Okay. Now this, you're going to want to massage onto the layer, the top layer of your skin. It is not to be like really worked in, because it is a very potent product. And It really will do its job if you just kind of put it on like a nice layer of the skin. You can smell, you can feel it. It feels good in the skin. You might feel a little bit of like a tingle. It's not supposed to be painful. That tingle means it's going to work on the skin. And I like the way it smells. To me, it always has a grapefruit smell. So what you're going to do with this is you leave it set for 10 minutes. Uh, no more than 10 minutes, no less than 10 minutes, to really kind of get to that underneath of your skin, to really help to exfoliate that, to help break down those layers. Another thing that I love about this product, you can see it's a nice size product. Okay. So if you're trying this and you fall in love with it and you reach out to your consultant and say, hey, I really think I'd like to consider purchasing this product. The great thing about it is if you purchase it from your consultant, this will last you quite a while. That you can do this once, twice a week is really what's recommended, because it is a more potent form of exfoliator for the skin. But if you were to go to, say, a spa to get a chemical peel, one chemical peel, a basic chemical peel for most people is about $200 to $300 per session. Yes, $200 to $300 per session. This one bottle that you will purchase from your consultant, you have it, and you can do this in the privacy of your own bathroom. Make it a fun experience for yourself. There's lots of times that when I do this, I just like to be in my bathroom, put on some nice soft music, maybe light a candle, kind of make my own spa experience in my bathroom. And then that way I am having that experience at home, and I'm not having to go spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars to have that same level of experience. So, if you are a budget conscious person, this is the way to go. And I'm sure if you reach out to your consultant, she's probably running a special on this since we are featuring this tonight. This product first came onto my radar. I want to say I just turned 51 in February. So I was using it, but not as often as I should have been. But as I started to age a little bit more and I noticed some things that my skin needed, I definitely upped my usage of this. And I can tell you, I see a difference in my skin. So many people compliment me about, oh, your skin looks so great, looks so radiant, looks so healthy. And it's because I use this. Now, I do use other products in our line that help with, the radiance of the skin, because unfortunately, ladies, as we age, we dull. Our skin can dull, and it just kind of doesn't look as healthy and glowing as we age. And especially in the wintertime, as we are not out in the sun as much, we're inside, we're doing things more inside. Sorry, allergies. And of course, we're in and out of hot and cold, and that also can do a number on your skin, can help to make it look dull and dry. So as we said, we are springing forward to healthy skin. As we all know, we are in that time change. How many people were affected by losing that hour of sleep? I know I kind of was. You don't think about it. Like, you go to bed and you're like, oh, I'm going to bed at this time. Not realizing they're actually an hour ahead. So if you went to bed normally at like 11 o'clock last night, you actually went to bed at midnight. So you're like, oh, I lost that hour of sleep. So we are springing forward, time change. And that is great, because who doesn't love the fact that we are going to have more hours of daylight? I know I do. So just like we spring forward with the time, we want our skin to spring forward into more youthful, radiant skin as the summer comes. And this product is great because it will help you stay looking radiant all year long, whether it is now as we move forward into the new season, or just any time of the year. It is just really a great product, because like I said, you can feel it. I don't know if you can feel it. I know I can. I can feel it kind of going to work. I can feel it, on my skin in a good way, not in a bad way. It should never hurt your skin. Can feel like that tingle, like I said, but it shouldn't be like, oh my gosh, it's really painful and I need to get it off my face right now. If that is you, please do remove it. Do not leave it on for the full 10 minutes, because if your skin is really sensitive, you might not be able to use this product. Uh, but like I said, it is just one of my favorite products in our entire skincare line. It is part of our Time Wise Repair line, but anyone can use it. It does not just have to be used by people who use repair. I do know some women, younger than me, who use it just because they want that radiance to their skin. So it is not. I would say probably maybe like you're 30 plus, like 30s ish plus women can use it. I don't know if women younger than that really kind of need it, but it is a great product for anyone who wants that youthful glow to their skin, wants the texturization. Now, you might be wondering what I mean by texturization. As we age, we get what's called hills and valleys in our skin. If you could look at your skin under like a really high powered, one of those really high powered microscopes that they use sometimes when they show like sun damage, that is what you would look at, and you could see your skin is kind of like up, like hills and valleys, that kind of thing. Or if you maybe have like some acne scarring, and you just kind of want to smooth that, get that smooth over and get rid of that, this product will absolutely do that for you. And one thing that is really awesome that a lot of us in Mary Kay have started doing, and is also been introduced by a New York based dermatologist, is what's called skin cycling, which means that you only use certain active ingredients in a cycle. Okay, so tonight would be what is day one, which is your exfoliate night. So that is why you would use a product like this, or you could use one of our other exfoliators if you would choose to. You could use our microdermabrasion, or we just launched an awesome resurfacing peel, or not peel, not repeal, resurfacing booster that is off the charts amazing. I myself, I'm an oily girl, and for years battled acne, and of course as a teenager I didn't take the best care of my skin, and I was a picker. I picked my pimples. Don't do that. Don't do that, ladies. Your skin will regret it later, and you will too. So I had some acne scarring that, I use Mary Kay products, love the products, but sometimes I would look in the mirror and say, I really wish there was something more I could do for my acne scarring. Well, here comes the booster, and that is off the charts amazing. I've used it a couple times and I've seen such an improvement in my skin. That, coupled with this amazing product and all of the Mary Kay line, has really helped my skin. But this is, so night one would be your exfoliate. So that would be this product. It could be the resurfacing booster, like I said, the microdermabrasion. Night two would be, for those of you who are doing the cycling and are familiar with all of our products, would be our Clinical Solutions retinol set. That retinol set is fantastic. It is 0.5, which is the highest you can get without having to visit your dermatologist's office. That product does so many amazing things for your skin, and I'm sure we will cover that in the weeks to come as we do this series. And then your second night and third night would be your hydration. So that would be where you would use like our moisture renewal gel mask. The last two nights when I did my hydration, I used our oil-free hydrating gel. If you are not familiar with our hydrating gels, definitely talk to your consultant about that, because we have a formulation for those of us that are oily and those that are normal to dry. And they are just fantastic at giving your skin that extra boost of moisturization, especially this time of year when it's so cold out, and we've had really high winds, and your skin feels like just really kind of like wind burned and chapped. And that hydrating gel is amazing to put on, to layer under your normal moisturizer. It just really gives your skin a nice boost. It smells great. It just feels good on the skin. It's very lightweight. It absorbs in. Now, I know people have that misconception that when you have oily skin, you don't need hydration. Yes, you do. Every skin type needs hydration. And sometimes your skin is oily because you need hydration. No, I know it doesn't make much sense. But if you follow that cycle, you definitely will see much more healthy, youthful, radiant, glowing skin. And because you're using your actives in a cycle, because what they were finding is women were overusing it. They were using like exfoliate, retinol, like all these active ingredients. And actually it was too much for their skin. They were bombarding their skin, and your skin actually needs time to just kind of rest and relax and go through the cycle and not be just like inundated with all these active ingredients. I have been doing the skin cycling. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think now, for at least the last, I want to say since like December, maybe. trying to remember when Alyssa first told us about it, but I have seen a difference in my skin by doing that. I really, really have. I love the difference that I'm seeing because I'm using, and the thing that it gets me to do, I would forget to use some of these products. I'm going to be truthful. I would forget, or I would get lazy. Bad Mary Kay consultant. But by doing the skin cycling, what I'm doing now is I'm using the products, and the benefits of them are better for me, because instead of being like, oh, I need to use that, and then the next week I don't use it, and then the next week I use it, this way I'm using the things in the cycle so that my skin is getting the benefits of all of those, and I'm using them the proper way. So we just have a few more seconds to go, and then we're going to wipe the peel out. We're going to wipe the peel off with our washcloth if we have it, or if we're at the sink, we can splash it off. But you will feel how your skin feels after you use it, after you take this off. I love the way my skin always feels after I remove it. Okay, that's our 10 minutes. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to wipe this off now, or rinse it off. Like I said, wherever you are, whatever is easier for you, sink or that bowl of water with a washcloth. And again, we're going to go upward and outward because we want to pull against that gravity. Okay. And what I love about it is after I take it off, I can feel how nice and smooth and soft my skin feels. Even for like days after. Leave it, even like now tomorrow morning when I get up, of course I wash my face, but I'll feel even then, I'm like, oh, my skin feels like extra soft and just really like smooth. And that is that younger skin that's underneath, layers deep, coming out to the surface. So that is another benefit to the product as well, because your skin will just feel more youthful and softer. And again, you'll see that reduction in the fine lines. You'll see that more youthful glow that we all want to capture as we age. Now, your last step would be, again, if you have the 3D, it would be your 3D night cream. Or if you have the repair, it would be your repair night cream. So now you're going to go ahead and apply some of this. Again, you're going to do that upward and outward motion. And the way I like to do that with my night cream is I kind of just dot certain areas on my face, and I'm going to get in the camera because I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see very well. So I'm going to go ahead and dot certain areas on my skin. Then I take what I have left on my hands, and I always smooth it on my neck, because remember, we want to be treating the neck the same way. We want the same skin. So you're going to go ahead and apply that. And I always say start with a little bit first. And if you feel like you need a little bit more, which I feel like I need a little more on my cheeks, you can always add a little bit more, because these products are concentrated. So it goes a long way. And you're going to go ahead and apply that. And I just love the way that your skin feels with this. With any of our products. I truth be told, I kind of switch off. I use our 3D line I use our 3D line most days. Sometimes I use the repair during the daytime. Usually at nighttime is when I use the repair, but I figured I would use my 3D tonight, since that's probably what most of you have. And then of course the last step is going to be our 3D night cream. Or not night cream. That's what we just use, our eye cream. So this is vital. And the reason people always ask, well, why can't I just use my night cream under my eyes? Because most of your night cream, day cream in the 3D line is, as any moisturizer, gives moisture to the skin, but it has a higher water content. So if you tend to have puffier eyes, if you're adding more water content, that can cause your eyes to look even puffier. And your eyes do need moisturization, a different level of moisturization, a different level of care than does the rest of your face. And we should really be taking care of the eye area, because unfortunately, ladies, that is one of the areas that we tend to give away our age the quickest, around the eye area, and sometimes here in the neck area. That's why it's also very important to be using your products on your neck and décolleté areas to keep that looking firm and youthful. So with your night cream, you're going to want to use your ring finger. I promise I'm not flipping you off. You're going to want to use your ring finger to apply it, because the skin around the eyes is very delicate and fragile. I always equate it to, think if you would put your finger on like a piece of tissue paper and pull. You're going to pull and rip that tissue paper. Same with your eye area. If you're being really like kind of aggressive with the eye area, you are injuring and kind of like breaking the capillaries and the connective tissue underneath the eye area. And then that's when you're going to see more sagging and, of the eye area. So you're going to go ahead. I have to do this because mine is getting low. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to put a little bit on your ring finger. That's usually all you need. That's usually all I use for both eyes. And then I just take it with my other ring finger and kind of go like this so that I have some on both fingers. And then you're going to go ahead and dab under the eye area. And I always do the upper lid because you want to, and you're going to pat. You're going to pat. You're not going to pull. You're going to pat. You're going to pat so that you're getting it in there. But again, you're being careful with that eye area that you're not tugging it or pulling it. And I like to do both lids because you don't want your eye area to be crepey. And that happens, unfortunately, as we age and we lose moisturization in the skin. You want it to be nice and smooth, especially if you're going to apply any kind of eye color. You want it to just be like a nice, smooth canvas. So that is the steps of how you would use our facial peel, ladies. Again, if you're going to do the skin cycling, usually it is your exfoliate night, then it would be your retinol, then your 2 days of hydration. So ideally, you would be using this twice a week, your peel twice a week. So just to go over those steps again, first you would cleanse with your either 3D cleanser or your repair, whatever line you use, or any other skincare line you would use. If you use our Clear Proof, you could also use this product. So you're going to go ahead and use the cleanser. Then it would be your peel to exfoliate. Then it would be your 3D night cream or your repair night cream. And then it would be your either 3D eye cream or your repair eye cream. Or if you use one of our other eye cream, cream, oh my goodness, I haven't used it in a while. I can't remember because once I start using this in the repair, I don't use it. But there is another eye cream, and off the top of my head, and I'm blanking about it for some reason. I don't know why. So that is all I have for you, ladies. If you have any questions, please reach out to the consultant who invited you here. I'm sure she would be more than happy to answer those questions. If you are on with us and you did not get a sample, you didn't request one in time, absolutely reach out to your consultant who invited you here. And if you're not local to her, I'm sure she would be more than happy to get you a sample. Or if you are local to her, I'm sure she would be very happy to meet with you so that you could try the product and give her your feedback. So she could see what you thought of the product. And again, reach out to your consultant who did invite you tonight. If you were on our broadcast and you were interested in the product, I'm sure she has a great special going on with the product. Would be happy to talk to you about that. So I hope this was informative. I hope you learned some of the great benefits of our Revealing Radiance facial peel. And it's something that you may consider in the future if you're looking in the mirror and thinking, my skin looks kind of dull and it looks kind of like, texturized, and I just need to improve it overall, because this product will absolutely do that for you. So ladies, have a great evening and a great week.